Good morning, everyone around the world. Peeps of Africa is greeting everyone, especially the one that are new to this channel. Please remember to subscribe and share the channel to everyone so that it will be well known around the world, because now I'm doing the great things in this channel. I'm posting everything that will make everyone profitable. I'm trying by all means to make all my subscribers, YouTube subscribers, to become profitable. So make sure that you subscribe, and then you like the video, and you also share the videos with other ones, with other people who are trading forex or other forex traders. So now in this video here, I'm here to solve the problem of the order block, because everyone is trying to trade order block. They're trying to become profitable by trading order block, but yet they don't know how to trade them. So let me tell you the first thing that you need to take into account. Firstly, we need to do a top-down analysis. If you see an order block, let's say you see an order block, without doing a top-down analysis, you won't make it in this industry, on this industry. I promise you, you won't make it on this industry. So let's say now the market is pushing down like this. The market is pushing down like this. This is such a big move. And then now you know very well that here there was an order block. Let's say this one is a monthly time frame. Here is your order block. Then the market kept on going to the downside like this, and then the second candle, it went to the downside like this one. So I want to show you something very, very important to take note of. And then the market we're going to continue with its bullish bearish momentum. And then suddenly you see the move like this, the move like this, another one like this, going to the upside. Perfect. Going to the upside, approaching your order block zone. You know what? Let me try to. Okay, so this is what will happen most of the time. You'll see that when you go to smaller time frames, you'll realize that there's an order block here. According to daily time frame, there's an order block here. There's an order. Sorry. Let me try to put in this one. Okay, you realize that on the smaller time frame, there's an order block here. That was not mitigated. There's an order block here. That was not mitigated. There's an order block here that was not mitigated. This is the daily time frame order blocks. Even here, there's an order block that was not mitigated. So what to do in a situation like this? So remember that this area here, this part here, these candles, these ones are for monthly time frame. These ones. Right? These are for monthly time frame. And then the other ones are for daily time frame. So let me change the color of the other ones and make them make it blue. Let me choose blue. So these candles here are for the daily time frame. The ones that are going up are for the daily time frame. So I want you to understand the relationship between the time frames, because without understanding the relationship between the bigger time frames, the smaller time frames, you won't make money in this market. I promise you that, because it doesn't mean that you will make money. You always make money in this market just because you are trading the order blocks or smart money concept. You need to take into account the bigger time frames picture and also the smaller time frame picture, right? So that there's a bigger picture and then a smaller picture if there's something that's even a weight. So now the candlestick that are going up, you can say that there's this order block and this one and this one and this one. Let's say the price, the market, it's only mitigated these order blocks. All of these order blocks were mitigated by the market according to daily time frame. This is a daily time frame. This is the daily time frame. And then this is what you must know. Let's say now the market, if you don't know that, if you don't check the monthly time frame, you already know that this one is an order block of the monthly time frame. Let me just label it so that you can remember this one. This area here is for the monthly, is the monthly is the monthly order block. The monthly order block. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to be quickly to finish this video very quickly. This 1 month order block, not 1 minute. It's a 1 month order block. Right. So why is this important? And then these order blocks here are the daily order blocks. 1 day order block, 1 day OP, 1 day order block, 1 day order block. So I want to make things as simple for you, even those who are not in the mentorship. And then I try by all means to accommodate everyone, especially my YouTube subscribers. So even you guys, I would not forget what you did for in this channel. By supporting this channel, you deserve to receive an information like this one. So this one is a 1 day order block once again, and so on and so on. So why is this important? So now I'm talking about the relationship between the smaller time frame order blocks and then the higher time frame order blocks. So which one has power more than the other? Which one that have power more than the other? So let me answer that question right here, just by showing you, illustrating everything on the screen, so that you can go there and shine. So now this order block here is not mitigated. If you are someone who's only looking at the smaller time frame chart, right? So let's say you are focusing on the monthly time frame, not the higher time frame, like monthly, weekly time frame, right? So this is your daily time frame, and this one is your order block. This one is your order block that is yet to be mitigated. That has not been mitigated, this one. So you will see that this one is a monthly order block. So the market will create order block, 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 right? So you will not see this one because you're only focusing on the daily time frame or smaller time frames. You don't take it, you don't look at the bigger picture, right? So why is that wrong? Why I'm saying that is wrong? If you only focus on the daily time frame and not the bigger time frame, then the daily time frame, right? So we are looking at this 1 day or this daily order block here. And then you were told that the daily order block is mostly reliable, right? So it's a reliable one. So then the price will tap inside the monthly order block, right? And then it will come back like this. It will tap inside the monthly order block. Then it will come back to this one, right? And then it will do something like this. Let me show you what will happen. It will do something like this to give you something like this. And then you'll think that the market is buying because you don't look at the bigger picture, like the monthly time frame. You're only looking at the blue picture. The blue picture is the daily, and then the red one is the monthly time frame. You're only looking at the blue picture. The blue picture is the daily time, referring to daily time frame. You're only looking at the daily time frame. And then you see the market coming to the downside like this. You're thinking that this one is a retracement, not knowing that the market is coming from the higher time frame order block, like the monthly time frame order block, right? So daily order block will not stop the monthly time frame order block, does not have power to hold or to stop the daily time frame order block, right? Stop the market. Let me put it like this: the daily order block does not have the power to stop the movement or the move that is coming from the monthly order block, right? So let's say that this move to the downside is coming from the monthly order block. The daily order block does not have that power, that much power to hold the price when the price is coming from the monthly time frame. Let me repeat that. The daily time frame does not have the power to hold the price when the price is coming from the higher time frame order block, because the monthly time frame is bigger than the daily time frame. So daily time frame does not have the power to hold the price if the price is coming from the monthly order block, right? So look into this thing. You'll start to say something like this, right? So already now you can see that this daily order block, 1 day order block is broken now already. You start to say, oh, these things are not working anymore. No, order blocks will always work. Just that you need to take into account the bigger time frame. What is happening on the monthly time frame? What is happening on the weekly? What is happening on the daily time frame? What is happening on the 4 hour, 8 hour? What is happening on the 1 hour time frame, 3 hour, 2 hour time frame? This is business. This is not a job. This is not a game. Forex is a business. You need to take it serious. You can't just look at the daily time frame and then you go down to other time frame, to other smaller time frame. That is not the wrong part. You need to also take into account the monthly time frame, weekly time frame. You need to know what is happening in all these time frames before you place a trade. You don't just look at the daily time frame, then you go down. You need to take into account the monthly time frame, weekly time frame, daily time frame, 8 hour time frame, 4 hour time frame, going down to the smaller time frames up until the 1 minute time frame. You don't need to focus on the one time frame. You need to know what is happening in each of these time frames, so you can be on the safe side. I promise you, you will win 90% of the time, if not 95% of the time, if you do that. Know what is happening in all these time frames. If you can do that for me, you can become profitable, I promise you. So now I'm enjoying this one now. So let me tell you this thing. This is why sometimes some order blocks does not hold or do not hold at all. This is the reason that the daily time frame does not have power to hold the price if the price is coming from the higher time frame point of interest. It is simple as that. Let me put it like that. Smaller time frame does not have the power. Smaller time frame like daily time frame does not have the smaller time frame order blocks does not have the power to hold the price if the price is coming from the higher time frame points of interest. Simple as that. I think it is clear and clean, straightforward if I put it like that. It is obvious that this is the daily order block. It cannot hold the price when the price is coming from the monthly order block. Monthly order block has too much power to break all these smaller time frame order blocks. Right. So let's say now you analyze the market as I'm teaching you to analyze right now. This is another tip. This is the daily order block. While the market is going up like this, mark all the smaller time frame order blocks right here. And then from the higher time frames, once, let's say you have already marked the monthly time frame order block, and then the price is it has already broken these order blocks, the first order block here, you must do this. Now I want to help you make money in this market. You must do this. You trade this block here. We call it now, it has become now a what? A breaker block. This is a monthly time, this is a daily order block. It was broken because of the monthly order block. The monthly order block will come to the downside, will break the daily time frame, then come back to do what? To mitigate this daily order block that was broken. It will do this. It will do this, come back to it, and then do what? And then do what? And then drop. This is what will happen. So around this monthly time frame, you won't get a clean setup. You won't get a clean entry here. You can get it, but most of the time it is not easy to take a trade inside the monthly order block, unless if it can happen. I'm not saying it won't happen. Let's say you're afraid to take a trade inside the monthly order block, then you have to wait for these smaller time frame order block to be broken first, and then you wait for the market to come back to them, and then you take a sell there. That is how you must take it, a trade on this based on the higher time frame order blocks. While there is a monthly order block here, you must go down to daily time frame, and then you mark all the order blocks according to daily time frame or 4-hour time frame. You mark order block, you mark this order block, mark this one, mark this one, mark this one. And then let's say the price is from the monthly order block. And then you must wait up until the market, the higher time frame or monthly time frame breaks the daily order block. And then you wait until the market comes back to daily order block, which was broken, the one that was broken by the higher time frame or the monthly time frame. And then you take a sell here inside this order block that was supposed that we're supposed to be buying at. We were supposed to buy at this 1 day order block, but it was broken because of the monthly time frame by this move. And then you must wait for the market to come back to the order block that was broken. Then you take a sell from that 1 day order block. As you can see my setup here, you can take that cell and then you put it right down there. Simple as that, simple stuff. You don't have to complicate things. That there is a relationship between higher time frame and smaller time frames. Top-down analysis is very much important. Top-down analysis is very much important. Let me repeat that. Top-down analysis is very much important. What do I mean if I'm talking about top-down analysis? I'm talking of the higher time frame, starting with the higher time frame, going down to smaller time frames. Let me say you start on the monthly time frame. You don't spend a lot of time on the monthly time frame. You start there. You mark all the order blocks there, all your points of interest there on the monthly time frame, and then you go down to weekly time frame. You check what is happening on the weekly time frame. If once you get the picture on the weekly time frame, you go down to daily time frame. Once you get the picture, even there on the daily time frame, you go down, you go to the 8-hour time frame. Once you get the picture there, you go down to 4-hour time frame, and then you write everything that you have seen in all these time frames. We have your book here, we have your paper here. Maybe you're writing down that I saw a very short block on the monthly time frame. That's all I've seen on the monthly time frame, and then you go down to weekly time frame, and then you write down what you have seen there on the weekly time frame, and so on and so on and so on. We have to keep that process, keep it on, and then while you are still taking, while we are in the smaller time frame, you trust the higher time frame, right? The bigger time frame is always correct and reliable, right? So this is how you trade the market based on the higher time frame points of interest. And this is why smaller time frame get broken. Let me just finish off this thing because I just want to make this video now real quick. All right, let's say now the market will give you an order block right here. Monthly time frame order block. This is the monthly order block. Try to go up, to go down like this. Then this one's a daily. Daily is approaching monthly time frame, and then you will not know that until you go to monthly time frame and then see why is daily time frame going up. If you see the market going up, let's say you see the 4-hour going up, you must go up to the daily time frame and see why is daily going up. If there's nothing on the daily, go out to weekly. Why is that time frame going up? You will see the reason why the smaller time frame is pushing to the upside. It is pushing to the higher time frame points of interest. The price does not go to the downside without any reason. It is going down to close some orders somewhere, right? Come back, going up, reaching this zone of the higher time frame point of interest. And then if you're only looking at this smaller time frame, you will not understand why this smaller time frame is pushing up unless you went to the monthly time frame and you've seen that there's an order block. That is why this time frame is pushing upside. All right, so you'll understand that here there's an order block. Right here there's an order block. Once again, there's an order block here, there's an order block here, there's an order block here, and then The bigger time frame, the monthly time frame, you'll see it doing something like this. It will come back like this, therefore breaking this one. Now you are getting confused. Why is this other block was this other block broken? Why was it broken? It was because of the higher time frame point of interest or higher time frame order block. It is simple as that. And then once you realize that it was broken because of this order block here, of the higher time frame order block, you must understand that the market is about to go bearish. The market is about to do what? To go bearish. Simple as that. Traders, I'm enjoying this thing. So now you must wait until the market comes back to mitigate this order block which was broken. And then you must take your sell positions here according to the order block that was broken, the smaller time frame order block that were broken, then you push the price to the downside. Simple as that. Let me go to the real analysis, real chart there, and show you the examples of what I'm talking about. Show you the examples of what I'm talking about. Let's start talking about this area here. This one. You see here, what is this? What is this? What is this? Is a bearish order block. Then you mark it up like this. You mark it up like this. After doing this, I can repeat this process over and over and over and over, and still be profitable. You see here, there was this order block. The monthly time frame, it went down strongly, therefore leaving this order block here. This is very, very powerful, good people. This is how you can be able to stay in the trade for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months. All right. This is how you can be able to stay in the trade. All right. So now we can see that this market is from the higher time frame order block. Let's go down to weekly time frame. You'll see what I'm talking about. Let's see what is weekly doing. And then here, let me do this. Here you will see the daily order blocks here, exactly as I was explaining on those illustrations. So this is the daily order block. This one, here you will see the daily order block, daily bullish order block. That will be broken when the market comes back down. All right. So the market has now reached the higher time frame order block. So if you checked, this is the benefit of checking the monthly time frame. This is the monthly time frame, by the way. All right. So now you come back here, you go down to weekly time frame. I want to show you something. You see what is happening now. This is an order block. This one here. And then this one is also an order block. A very good order block, this one here. What happened to it? The market broke through it. If you don't pay attention to the higher time frame points of interest, you will forever lose in this forex industry. I promise you that. I'm not joking about it. I'm not trying to make jokes. And then let's go to daily time frame, which will show you what I'm talking about. Already you've seen what I'm referring to on the monthly time frame, right? So now, I want you to see these things. I want you to become profitable. That is why I'm doing all these videos for you guys. You see, we see what happened. My first trade was going to be this one. Good people. So now you see that here, this is the higher time frame, the monthly time frame order block. The daily time frame, it created this order block here, as it was marked on the weekly time frame. Created this order block here, right? And then even this one was broken. Why? Because above there is a higher time frame order block. That is why this one got broken. If you started by checking the monthly time frame, you'll realize that why is this order block got broken? But I'm not there. I'm not there. I want to show you the secret of the higher time frame, of the relationship between higher time frame and smaller time frames. This was the bullish order block. Look what happened. The market went to the downside here. It went down. You started buying. Your stop loss below here. Why? Because you see this order block, the rally base rally order block, demand. It is also known as demand. So now the market pretended as if it wants to buy. It suddenly shot to the downside like this, therefore taking you out here. As I told you, how to tackle something like this, or how to trade based on the higher time frame. As the price kept on going down here, approaching the higher time frame, you must mark up all the smaller time frame order block, all the daily time frame order block, smaller time frame order block. You must wait until one of these order blocks get broken. The first one, it was broken here. I want to stop this video now. It was broken here, right? You must wait for this move. Then you do what? You take your trade like this, exactly here. And you also have this order block here. It was a very good trade. It was going to be a very good trade. This is the only way you can buy your Lamborghini. If you violate the rules, that Lamborghini, you'll not get your Lamborghini, that Lamborghini of yours. Okay, so now this is, imagine taking a good trade like this one. Just imagine. And then most of the time, my TP will be there, will be down according to the higher time frame where this bullish move started. Right? So it's all started here. I'll just have to put it here on this order block according to monthly time frame. This was an order block on the monthly time frame. So you can see now, look what happened. The market, yes, it did went back a little bit here. It went back here, and then it dropped again. It dropped up until here. This was gonna be your first trade here, because there's an order block here. I was going to take some of take the partials here, some partials here, and then you can see that the market is going back up. You have already seen what I'm trying to say. This is a good trade, by the way. This is a good trade. This is how you will be able to make money in this market. Okay. Here, you come here once again. I'm teaching you how to trade the market. You come here once again. So this one here was the buy to sell order block. If you go to Euro GBP, a video that was posted on this YouTube of mine, YouTube channel, right? You can see that here there was this order block. It was a good setup. This order block, this bullish order block, which was broken by the market, and also there was also this one. Which is the reason why this order block was broken. It was broken, this one was broken because of this one. So this one is more powerful, it's more reliable because it led the market to break this order block here. So you must mark up this one. Simple as that. This is the rule. If this order block break this order block, then this one is powerful. If this order block breaks this one is powerful. You must mark up this order block like this. You'll become profitable this year. Not next year, but this year, if you keep these rules. And then imagine if you sold the market here. Let's say you sold it here. Because of this rule, you sold it here. You push it to the downside. I'm not sure what is happening right now according to this pair. Where is it right now? But you can see that the market, maybe it will go under this order block now. So you can see most of the time my TP was like this one, but I managed the price action. I look at the price action. The price action, it will tell me if the market is about to reverse or not. Once I get the break of structure on the daily time frame, this was the first break of market structure. And then after the first break of market structure, I got this order block. I was going to get out here. I was going to do what? To get out here and try to buy the market once again. So thank you so much, guys. Make sure you do this. Make sure you analyze the market as I was teaching you today. If you don't analyze the market as I'm teaching today, you will never just forget about making money. Forget about making money. You'll never make money in this market. Market makers do not care about us. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't even know that we even exist, that we even trade the Forex market. They just manipulate everything. The market, the Forex in the Forex market, the market is 100% manipulated. 100% manipulated. They don't have mercy, those guys. I hope you understand that. But thank you so much. By the way, make sure you follow each and every formula that I have given you today. Make sure that you start analyzing on the monthly time frame, get the bigger picture according to monthly. You go down to weekly, get the bigger picture according to weekly. Go to daily, get the bigger picture to daily, because those are the bigger time frame. That is why I'm saying get a bigger picture. You go down to 8-hour time frame, get a bigger picture there. You go down to 4 hours, get a bigger picture there. You go down to 1 hour. That's a smaller time frame. Go there. That's when you start looking for entries. If you have a smaller capital, you go down to 30 minutes. You look for entries there. If your capital is too small, then you go down to 15 minutes and so on and so on. That is how you must analyze each and every chart. You don't have to rush and analyze. Some people they do it like this. They just open the 1 hour time frame, then they start analysis there. They enter there, or they enter 5-minute time frame, not knowing the picture of the daily time frame. Thank you so much. See you on the next video. People of Africa is signing out. Make sure you subscribe, you like, you share the video, because everyone can become profitable if they follow this method. Thank you so much. I love you all.